Hi everybody, welcome back to PlumFiggy Plans. This is Tammy. I hope you're all doing very well. I have been really busy with life and yard work. It just never seems to end, and I feel like everything is growing so fast because it's been kind of tropical this last week here where I live. Anyway, I digress. All right, so I am setting up my everyday carry for the month of August, and so I thought I'd quickly walk you through what I'm going to be using as my inspiration. I'll probably pull in some other things, maybe may not just be only stickers, but I recently did a couple orders from Lauren Phelps Design, two large orders of stickers. I have a lot of stickers now, and some coming from Sadie's sticker shop as well, but they were both having really good sales in the last few weeks, and so I pulled out. I've been kind of getting tired of sticking with one theme for a whole month for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I thought, well, okay, let's go ahead and work with that. And I had a few sticker sets that came that weren't full sets, so they're just one page of stickers. Well, this one had 2 pages. So I'm going to use this one, which I don't know the name of, but it's got a nice blue and coffee and croissant breakfasty kind of feel. So I'll use this for my August intro page and then the calendar page. So that's what we'll use for that. And then for each week, I'm going to switch to a different sticker set. So the first week of August will be the strawberry fields. And then the second week, I'll use this one, and I'm most likely going to pull from other stickers well, maybe not for this one. I don't have a whole lot to go with this other than maybe some washi tape, but I'll probably pull from other sticker sets and sticker books to kind of help fill in. Or another thing I like to do is take a Tombow brush pen or some kind of highlighter and just like highlight sections in the week, which is kind of interesting and fun. So anyway, this will be week 2, this will be week 3, and then week 4 we're gonna do kind of a coffee situation. And so obviously weeks 2 and 3 didn't have days of the week, and none of them have numbers. So for that, I will go and pick something from here, either the little ones here that I got from AliExpress or from the Paper Studio sticker book from Hobby Lobby. So this should be fun. So I think normally I don't set up each week with you. What I'll probably do this time is, let me find, okay, well, here we go. Here's July. Let me kind of do a quick walkthrough of kind of how this month is looking after the pen. I know that's something that you get to see the setup, but you may not always know what it looks like after the pen has been added. So I didn't add as many stickers and stuff to the calendar this month, which is fine. For 2 reasons. I didn't have as many small stickers that I could use that would work well from that one sticker book. And then 2, I kind of got tired of that sticker book halfway through. So I switched to a different sticker book. So here is the first week. This was 4th of July. I didn't even fill that one in. I set it up and I didn't even fill it in. Here is week 2 of July. So as you can see, I do use these. I do fill it in kind of a lot. This was so funny. He was being silly, and I caught the perfect timing of getting him in the picture like that, little weirdo. And then this was last week, and as you can see, I used a different sticker book. I switched to this one. This is an older one from Happy Planner. I got on clearance, I guess. It looks like 2019, so good luck finding it, but it's called Life is a Party. It's really a fun one. Some of it's a little bit outdated now already, but I don't care. It's kind of fun, and I thought it worked well with my existing colorful theme that I was already using. So I'll use that for for today and then next week. So normally this is what it would look like as I start, and this is what you would have seen in the video, the last video. And so typically on a day of the weekend, usually on Sunday, I would just kind of start it with a to-do sticker, and I might have some to-dos that I already know that I want to get done that I'll carry over from the previous week, which actually happens more often than I'd like to admit. Sometimes I might add I don't usually fill up this whole space, so sometimes I might add a sticker up here or something, but really that's it. And then as the week goes on, as you can see, it just kind of fills in as the days go. And so today, as I'm filling in today, I'll probably fill in the rest of this space with either stickers or a picture or something. So basically that's kind of my situation that I always do. And then, yeah, so I set this page up as a page for me to journal something with. I haven't done that yet. I might still next week, so I'll probably fill it in with something. I can always think of something. And then we have our August intro. So I did go through the whole thing, and this will get me through December, I believe. What did I end up deciding? Yeah, December. And then I will have some extra pages at the end for notes. If I need to take any additional notes. Actually, there was more than that. I do have some pen testing here. And then that's it for this one. So, excuse me. Oh, I'll need this. I will not use the tabs for the months. Maybe at the end I'll add some. But, yeah, so... All right. Well, I don't really have anything else to say, I guess. It's been working really well. I really do enjoy it. I'm not going to show you this page because it's got health information. And as you can see, I'm kind of filling things in. Here is June. Oh, I started this in June. If I didn't flip through this last time, then here's an idea of how that looks. So I do really like, and this was a page for, yeah, and then I got some pages of journaling and private stuff that we were going to go to California, but that has now since changed. So I'll put where we decide to go instead here, and then I'll make a to-do list of things that I want to try and check out. This was for Milwaukee that we went this last month. I think I showed this already, but my first bullet journal for the first half of the year, my little weirdo over here, Oliver, being cute again, because that's the way he is. He's just cute all the time. And then we have July. So, all right. I will get started and let's get this knocked out. This one I'm excited for. I'm really excited to see how this will turn out. So hope you are too. All right. All right, so right off the bat, I found something else that I wanted to incorporate. These are some tea-dyed note cards. They're just paper. They're not cardstock, so thankfully a little bit thinner. Got that from AliExpress, as well as this other sticker book, which is kind of like coffee / European city themes, kind of an idea. So I thought that would work really well with this coffee and croissant cafe type idea of the Lauren Phelps design stickers. And it really did. So just kind of wanted to add a little bit of vintage look to the page. This right now I'm working on my August intro page. at the time that I'm working on this, I didn't actually have a quote or anything in mind. So I just kind of decided to go for it and decorate. And then if there was room for a quote, I would add one, but I wasn't going to be overly concerned with adding one. Mostly I just wanted to just have August in 2025 on the page somewhere. So decided to go ahead and not cut, but tear that note card in half. And then that way it kind of gave me a base for the clear stickers that I used on the both pages. Kind of grounded them. I thought that was a really nice way to start. And here now I'm just kind of thinking, okay, I've got kind of basically two cafes, two different styles of them. And that's kind of forming the whole idea, the whole plan of action. So now I'm just kind of going through the stickers and looking for things that will kind of finish framing in my page. Meanwhile, I'm thinking about where I want to put August 2025, which I think I want to put on the right-hand side. So need to make sure and keep a spot for that. I knew I also wanted to incorporate some washi tape, and I really like this script washi tape. I forget where I got that one from, maybe Amazon. It's a super tiny script. It's not even really legible. Honestly, it's so tiny. So it's really nice just to use for background. Here we have some little circle stickers, or so I thought, but they're cut in half of coffee cups from the top down. And I thought those would be nice, but I had to piece those together to make them look like they weren't cut in half. I don't know if that was intended or if it just happened that way, because another sticker or two were kind of sliced in a way that was kind of surprising. So I can't remember. I think I bought a mystery pack. No, I did. I don't think I did. I know I did. I placed 2 orders from Lauren Phelps Designs, and in both orders I did buy the large mystery pack, and I feel like in that she had said some things may be kind of seconds that were discounted, or maybe I even bought some seconds. I can't remember at this point anymore, but so I was like, okay, well, we'll just work with it. It'll be fine. As far as the August goes, I didn't feel like stamping it this time because I wanted to use my new fountain pen that I had just bought. Well, new to me. It's used new. I got it off Mercari, and it's got a broad tip to it, so it shows the fountain ink, the fountain pen ink really nicely, and I've got a nice kind of brown color in there, so I thought it would work pretty well for this theme. My penmanship is not great. That is something that eventually at sometime, I would like to dedicate more time to practicing my handwriting. I'll be honest, I'm not making it a priority at this time, and that's okay. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to do, and at the end of the day, I only have time for so much, and that is not one of the things. So I did write that on, I just received some little A7 Midori notebooks, and so I liked the color of the paper. It was kind of a cream color, and so I thought, well, let's just go ahead and use that, and came up with, I don't know if it's a quote. It came from my head, so I guess it would be a quote of mine. And I honestly, right now, I can't remember exactly what it says, but it's basically, there's nothing quite like going to a cafe and doing some journaling and enjoying some coffee. and snacks or something. So it says something like that. So I thought it was pretty fitting. This sticker, unfortunately, was one that was kind of cut in a strange way, and that was going to be my focal point for that space, but it just wasn't going to work out. I tried to make it fit in another way, like kind of going off the page, but I had already put too many things down at that point. Yeah, and I even tried to make it work there, and I just didn't like it, unfortunately. So I did scrap that one. That was a shame. That was like kind of a main theme sticker for the whole thing, but it just didn't work. I could see it was sliced through in strange places. So I did go back to this. I was remembering like a coffee maker espresso machine, and I thought maybe something like that would be nice. But in the end, I decided to go with this other scene, which is kind of not looking at a cafe, but more looking out onto a river from a dock with like a place to sit and stuff. So I thought it was a nice addition to the spread. Adding a little bit of coffee beans there, and just, yeah, trying to use up the stickers as much as I can, but remembering I do want to use them in the next spread too on my calendar. So there were some little purple ball type flowers in this kit, and I thought they worked really well up there at the top. And yeah, so that's all done now. So there's Oliver making his presence known as usual. Sorry. And then now I'm going to work on the calendar. So just gonna draw out the grid lines from my calendar, and didn't need to make you watch that. And then I did decide to do the outlining free-handed with this. It's kind of a bronze color gel pen. It's nothing any fancy kind of gel pen or anything. It's literally from the Michael's dollar area at the front of their store from the beginning, maybe from spring of this year. So you're probably not going to be able to find it anymore, unfortunately. There were some nice colors in it, in that set. I'll be honest, I was kind of surprised. Usually those types of things are the basic colors, super bright highlight, like super bright neon colors and things like that, but they had some muted colors in the set this time, which was kind of nice. And then I thought, I like to highlight in the boxes for where the number of the days of the month are going to go. And so I just grabbed my Tombow, and I don't know, something came over me, and I just decided to fill in the entire thing. And at this point, I'm kind of second guessing this decision. I don't love it yet, but I'm just trying to trust this process and know that it'll be okay at the end, I hope. And it is. It's fine. But yeah, right here, I was kind of like, I don't know if I like this. It's not quite what I was thinking, but anyway, I decided to keep going and move ahead. So just going to use the stickers here for the days of the week. It's got a nice typewriter font to it, which is fun, and a brown color. It's nice to not have black every month, which I've had a lot of that. And so it's nice to kind of get some different colors going. And then I decided I kind of wanted to use this washi style strip at the top and incorporate August in that somehow. And again, on the sticker sheet, I thought this was a whole long sticker, and it's not. They're cut to be like postage stamps. And so they still look really cool. But yeah, that was a surprise when I took the first one off. I was like, oh, I see. Okay. I can work with that. So just, yeah, adding that on the side there. And then just like I did on the previous page, I wrote out August 2025. And so now it's just a matter of trying to figure out where to put that and cutting it down a little bit. I just decided it was too big, so nope, that's not August. This is for the bottom. Sorry. For the bottom for my notes, if I want to add some more notes for the month. Typically in this journal or planner, I do write directly in the boxes of the calendar. I don't do that in my other journal. I don't know why. I could. I've got plenty of space to do it, but since the other one is more of just like a journal and not a planner, I guess that's why. But yeah, so anyway, thought I wanted to put August there, but it was just a little bit tight. And then when I put that scratch piece of the tea-dyed paper down, it just didn't quite work. So I decided to add another piece of that tea-dyed paper, and I moved the August to the middle, which still works. It's not my ideal placement, but it's fine. You can easily see it, and no harm done there. So just taking another piece of that tea-dyed paper and a little bit more of the washi and making a spot for my monthly notes down at the bottom if I have any. Okay, so I've gotten some of it a little bit more decorated, so now I want to focus on adding the numbers. I was considering covering each square with a stamp completely, and then I decided not to do that, and I remembered that I do need that space for writing, and then I did about half of the month with the number in the middle of the squares, and decided, no, I need more space than that because they were bigger than I was thinking. And so had to move them all over to the left side. But actually, I like how that looks. It's pretty cool. I did go with black because I just don't have a dark brown. sticker for that, and that's fine too. So now, yeah, it's just a matter of finishing out the rest of the spread with adding some more decorations here and there with the stickers. I'm trying to use them up as much as I can, but I actually don't use all of them, so I'll have some left over, which is totally fine. I may use some in another spread or in my daily journaling someday, but I think it turned out pretty nice, so I'm pretty happy with that. Just thought I'd go through this again to see if there was anything else in there that might work. There were some random coffee bean stickers, I think, that I decided to add. Maybe then also the espresso machine sticker, but I guess not. So moving along, gonna set up my first week now, and just gonna draw out the lines, and I'm doing it with the Hobonichi Weeks style layout. That is a layout that I really do enjoy. I've considered changing that up, but every time I think about it, I realize I'm not really going to have the amount of space that I want for my daily planning, and I really enjoy having the whole right hand side of the spread free for lists and any notes that I need to take, and then decoration if I don't need to write things down. So I really do. I feel the pressure because this is a bullet journal, and you can change your bullet journal to fit every week. Well, you can change it every week to fit a different mood that you might be in as far as a layout goes. But to be honest with you, this layout really works for me, and I don't feel a need right now to change it. So I'm just not going to do that. So, yeah, so I did use a stamp for August. It messed up and stamped. It was, one of those block stamps, and those are hard to kind of gauge where they're going to go. And then the numbers that I chose were a white background, which really blended in a little bit more than I wanted them to. So I will go back and make some changes to both of those things. But for right now, I'm just trying to figure out, okay, I want to do a little bit of decoration in preparation for this week. We're actually in this week, and get myself started. And at the moment, I'm trying to figure out what Tombow brush I want to use that would look good with this sticker set, because I decided to go ahead and highlight each day of the week and kind of give that a border, which would be, because I do use a black pen here in this planner, so it would differentiate them a little bit better and kind of set them off a little bit more. And then I messed up Sunday. I don't remember exactly what I did, but I messed it up in a way that I decided to use a sticker to try and cover it. So that's why I put that little sticker down there. Some of these are longer than others, and that's totally fine. Like, yeah, the Tuesday didn't need to be quite that long, and that's fine. It's not a problem for me. This is a working planner for me, so I'm okay with that. These are some washi sets that I got at Ollie's here, and they were only $1 each set. So I was like, some of the washi in there was kind of cool. Honestly, I don't think I'll keep all of it or even use all of it, but I thought it would work well with this particular spread. That one happens to be a white background with like gold foil flowers on it, so kind of a really simple washi that I thought would be a good background for this strawberry set. So decided to go ahead and restamp that, this time without the extra ink that I didn't want. And actually it works because it's kind of matching with my other two spreads that I've done already. So a little bit more cohesive that way. It's small, but that's all right. So you can see it's August up there. And so now I'm just kind of struggling, trying to figure out how I want to lay out my to-do list. I definitely wanted to have her as a main feature on this spread somewhere and have some importance. I didn't want to put her on Monday because it was basically going to cover... No, I did. Or didn't I? I don't remember what I did now. Oh, I put her here. It's been about a week since I've actually done this. And I forgot my planner at home today. Today is Monday, this Monday the 4th. And so I haven't actually seen my planner since like last Friday. We've been busy all weekend. So my brain is not fully functioning at the moment with remembering everything that I did. But so usually my to-do list isn't terribly long, and it'll fill in that top section up there. And then if I have more to-dos, I can add another to-do list further down. So she's kind of separating that page just a little bit visually for maybe some journaling or something. So still struggling. Just adding here all kinds of stuff, looking for scraps in my trash now, because I wanted to do my to-do list up there, and originally had wanted to put that washi strip there. I thought it would look good, and it just didn't. So I just put it down further, kind of taking away some space that I have. And then, just using another sticker set here that I got at Ollie's again. And that sticker says important, and then there were some check boxes. So they don't line up, unfortunately, with the dot grid, which at the moment doesn't bother me, but then I haven't really started writing out my to-do list yet for the week. I guess we'll see what I feel like tomorrow as far as that goes. But I probably wouldn't do that again. We'll see. I don't know. But so just kind of continuing to decorate, adding stickers here and there. And like I say, I tend to decorate as the week goes on. I like to make sure I have room to write first. And then if I have extra room left over, I'll go back in and add stickers. And it's okay if I don't add every single sticker from each of these sheets. I am happy to reuse them in other ways. So all right, so now I'm moving along, and we're going to work on week 2. I decided to use this pink gel pen from that same set from Michaels. It's kind of a hot pink. Thought it would be kind of fun and different to use instead of the black all the time, and just kind of give it a different look. And again, we're doing the Hobonichi Week style layout, which I really enjoy. And so at the top, I'm going to use this green and write August. Yep, I'm trying to remember what I'm doing here. And then writing out each day of the week and the number in that green. I thought it would be kind of a different take on it. Also, I didn't really want to use up random numbers from a full month worth of stickers. So in that way, I guess I was frugal and decided to go with writing it out this time. And just some minimal decorations to get started. And I like how this is started already. It's kind of a cute little set with the rainbows and the flowers. It'll be nice. So I'll have to find maybe another sticker set to kind of pair with that. And this one, we'll see. I don't know. There's plenty on there for the full week. I don't need to have tons of stickers, but I guess I feel like I need to use a lot of stickers because I have so many stickers. I don't know if I'll ever be able to use all the stickers that I own in my lifetime, and yet I still keep buying them. So it's a problem. But you know, we're working through it. We're getting there. We're making something happen. I don't know, but anyway, okay, so decided to take that same idea, but instead now I'm using a Tombow brush pen in this kind of aqua seafoam green color. And yeah, decided to use that to write out August. And I forget now what I decided to do for the days of the week and the numbers. I feel like I wrote those out as well. And then, yeah, same with the to-do. Just kind of keeping it simple. I may come back and do some shading with another Tombow pen before nope, maybe I won't because I already wrote some little dots there. I don't know why I did that. I just put myself into a box, and I don't like doing that to myself because I don't know. I might have more than 3 things that I have to do that are super important that week. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out then. So, all right. So yeah, I did decide to use these stickers. Thankfully, each of these are a different color for each week. So I don't feel like I have wasted an entire month's worth of stickers, thankfully. And that pink was perfect to go with the sticker set and my color scheme there. So just keeping it super simple there. And all that's left is to add the numbers at this point. Okay, now moving on to the last spread for today, and that's going to be week 4. And this is going to be that bookish theme sticker set. So went back to the black pen, and I am just freehanding that, and I kind of like it. It's kind of not perfect, and I like that about it. I decided to add some washi tape as part of the background. And I knew I wanted to use this book at the top to kind of be my to-do list header, I suppose. I really love it. I love how it turned out. And then I used some of this black washi with the script on it as background for my August. And thankfully this one has days of the week stickers in it, so I was able to use those easily enough. And yeah, so it's just going to be some minimal setup here to get started, and I'll show you a flip through of all of August when I do the setup for September. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me today, and I hope you have a great rest of your week and are enjoying your new setups for your August bullet journals, if that's what you're using, or whatever planner you're using and you do some setting up. I hope that you're enjoying what you've got going on so far. So I will see you all in the next video, and have a great day. Bye, guys.